Hey guys, Steph the Illuminated Nerd here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the gear that I use to make my videos. Let's get right into it. My main camera that I use is a Canon Vixia HFR 700. It'll do 1080p at 60 frames per second. And it can have an SD card. I have a 64 gig card in there, and that'll hold about 4 hours worth of footage. And the battery can last about an hour and a half, but I can also plug it in directly so that I can actually record indefinitely. And of course, the little screen can flip so that I can see myself when I'm recording with the screen. The underside of the camera has a standard 1/4 inch 20 thread screw so that I can mount my little mounting plate so that I can attach it to my tripod like so. I also have a 1080p webcam that's USB powered so that I can leave it connected to the top of my monitor at all times so that I can do my green screen nerd basic videos where I share my screen. I've actually got a couple of these, which is how I was able to do this effect of using 3 different cameras at 3 different angles. Moving on to lights, I have 2 softbox lights that came in a kit. Each of these softbox lights has 4 light sockets in it and is controlled from the rear of it by 2 different switches. So each switch controls 2 of the sockets. And yeah, there's Velcro that holds the little softbox top on, and it comes with a tripod, which can be extended from, maybe a couple feet up to pretty much the height of my ceiling. So nice and extendable. And I can point my lights toward the ceiling so that I can prevent any glare in case I'm wearing my glasses. All of my audio recording is done using a Yeti microphone, which is very popular among content creators and streamers. It is USB powered, which is both a pro and a con to it, and it supports 4 different recording modes, which can be nice. You can do cardioid mode, which is what I use all the time, omnidirectional, which is for full room recording, stereo recording, which is good for musical instruments, and bidirectional mode, which would be good for doing an interview. I have a Blue Radius 2 shock mount, which helps prevent bumps while I'm recording. And I also have that attached to a Rode PSA-1 Studio boom arm, which is nice so that I can get the microphone in the right position that I want. And lastly, at the top, I have a Dragon Pop filter, which helps prevent heavy breathing and any harsh sounding words that start with like the letter P or K or whatnot. So although you don't actually see the microphone while I'm recording at my desk, it is just below the line of sight of the camera so that it's as close as possible to my mouth while I'm recording. When it comes to software, I have an Adobe Creative Cloud subscription, which gives me full access to all Adobe products, so I use Adobe Premiere for my editing and final export. I use Adobe After Effects for animations, such as that one, and I use Adobe Audition for recording and editing audio. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already.